The heroes found themselves on the mysterious, shimmering golden island. How will they escape the wrath of the statues guarding it? Let's find out. Having endured a terrible storm, the ship's crew was happy just to be alive. And what a sight to greet them when they arrived at the island. Everywhere they looked, they saw golden trees with leaves of pure gold shimmering in the sunlight. Sparkling silver streams flowed over rocks of purest gold. Even the sand was a fine golden powder. And from the center of the island rose four great pyramids, each one a gigantic golden statue of some kind of mythical beast. It's like we sailed into a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, Amira marveled. Too bad rainbows never last, Ace quipped, still feeling rather seasick. I don't trust this place, he added suspiciously. I have a bad feeling about this, Amber agreed. What do you mean? Tyson asked her. I don't know, she replied, hugging her teddy bear close. It's just too perfect, like a trap. Suddenly, a deep voice boomed across the island. Who dares disturb the slumber of the golden ones? The ground began to tremble. The heroes gasped as from the ground before them rose four terrifying golden giants, each one even bigger than a house. The leader had the head of a lion, the second, a bird's head, the third, a snake's head, and the last, a crocodile's head. Their eyes glowed red and they bared their sharp teeth hungrily. Run for your lives, the captain shouted to his terrified crew. But where? Could they run? The whole island seemed to be nothing but golden statues. Was this all just some elaborate trap? With nowhere left to go, the crew huddled together near the shore, bracing for the worst. But then, Foxy, who had been sniffing around the base of one of the pyramids, suddenly let out a bark and ran toward the others, jumping and barking excitedly. What is it, boy? Ace asked, kneeling down beside him. He noticed something glittering under one of the bushes. It was a small stone, no bigger than a pearl, yet it glowed with a bright inner light. Guys, look! Ace called, holding up the stone. I think I found their weak spot. Look! There's one right here! He pointed to the back of one of the golden statues, where sure enough, there was a stone very similar to the one he held in his hand. An idea sparked in his eyes. Quick! Everyone! Get the catapults ready! He shouted. We can use these stones to defeat them. The plan was risky, but it was their only hope. So they loaded up the catapults with stones and prepared to fire. Working together, they launched the first catapult, and the heavy stone struck the lion statue right on its glowing stone. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the stone began to flicker, and the lion roared in pain. Encouraged by this, the crew quickly loaded up the next catapult and fired. One by one, they managed to hit all the statues with their stones, each blow making the stone on their necks flicker and the creatures roar in anger. As the last stone struck its mark, the glowing stones on the statues' necks went out and the giants froze, collapsing into heaps of gold. The danger had passed. The crew cheered, exhausted but victorious. And then they noticed something. From inside one of the golden pyramids, a ramp had been lowered, and at the bottom, they found a large golden chest. Inside it, they found a new fragment of the map, which showed the location of the next island. They also found a rolled-up scroll. Unfurling it, they read the following message from the ancient islanders. The true treasure is not gold or silver, but the heart that unites the ocean. What does that mean? Tyson asked, puzzled. The heroes knew one thing. The answer to the riddle would lead them to untold riches, but it would also bring them face to face with the wrath of the ocean itself. Would they be able to handle it?